guys, welcome to Dee Styled Untangled. I am Dee, and this is Sandy, who is obviously bored, right? Can I get some? Listen to that. No, that's right. We're gonna get through this pretty quick, okay? I'm gonna do today's vlog on a new style of hair that I found because the last time you guys seen me, my vlog was on me doing, the deep conditioning, etc., to my natural hair. And I'm not going to keep my natural hair out because it's not to the length that I want it to be, but I like to give it a rest in between styles. So it's been about a week, and it's been conditioned, it's been loved. So I'm going to put in a weave for the new year. I'm going to take that in. It's 2013. I've never used this particular hair before. It is called Model Equal, the Premium Integration Weave. It is in the new swirl style. So it is pre-curled. It has the texture in it already. And it was very inexpensive. You see that price? I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can. It was just $10.99. $10.99. That is a good deal, because we can spend upwards of 50, 60 bucks for a pack of hair. And why should we, when we know that we're not going to want to keep that hairstyle in the next 2 months, sometimes 2 weeks? We change often. I change often. So that's why I like to find more cost-effective hair. A lot of the synthetic human blends of hair, you can curl. They'll let you, they'll give you the information about the settings that you can put your electric flat irons and curlers and things on, so that you can actually put a curl in it. But this one actually has the curl pattern already in it. Like I said, it's called New Swirl. And you see that beautiful lady? I really liked her hair, so I picked this up. In the beauty supply store, they have the mannequins up there, and they usually will put these on, have the style there. And it already has, the style has kind of relaxed, and the curls have relaxed and such, so you can get a good idea of what it's going to look like for you in the future. But it gives you a false sense of what you're actually getting. So over time, I have learned that what you see on the mannequin may not necessarily be what your hair looks like the first time. Check this out. It has 3 bundles in it. Looks like they're all the same length. They don't have any different lengths or anything to it, which is fine. It also comes with a free bang, they said, and here that is. Let's see if I can get to it. Yeah, there it is. Now, the one thing that I'm seeing so far is that this hair is a little shiny for my taste. But depending on how you handle it, that shine should kind of fade away over time. And I'm going to go ahead and pull on these little nets off so that we can mess with this hair a little bit. It's okay. It's got a nice big swirly curl into it. See that? It's like one big huge curl. With hair like this, you want to, when you apply it to your own hair, you want to put it kind of in different directions, because it's just going to do this everywhere. And that's not really what I'm looking for. I want it to have some kind of pattern to it, but not all the same pattern, because, again, my goal is for it to look as human as possible. It feels pretty good. It's not too bad. It doesn't feel really as plasticky. I don't think that's a word, but it doesn't look as plasticky as the shine gives me the illusion of. The other thing I like to check on these is the weft, because that'll let me know about if I want to use these wefts for a to make an invisible part. This will be a pretty good one to do it with. It only has one. See if I can get closer. It only has one little thread on it, so that's pretty good. Let's see. It's not too bad. I like to look at the thickness of it too. Let's see. That's not too bad. It's all by itself. It's in between the width. I can still see through it, so that's a good deal for me. I really like that curl pattern. It's kind of soft and loose. It looks good. Care instructions are for us. It says to prevent frizziness, do not brush. That's the same thing I tell my natural customers. Try not to put a brush in your hair, especially when you got your, your nice little curl pattern going, because once you start brushing on this, it will frizz up. I accomplish these curls simply by putting in my little leave-in spray that I made for myself, customized for my hair type, and put a little nothing but, which is another story. I'll tell you guys about that a different time, but that is some good stuff. But I put a little bit of that in my hair and that curled it right up. But I only use my fingers. I don't use a comb and I don't use a brush when it comes to my natural hair. Even when I am trying to come up with a style like this, I basically used the hairpin, the back, the round part of the hairpin. I use that to make these parts right here. And the rest of this is not even a neat part. But I try to keep them out of my hair. Anyhow, the next one says always finger comb, which is what I just said about my own hair. Always comb the bottom of the hair first and work your way up to the root. That is true also for your natural hair. So basically, they're giving you all of the instructions that you would do with your own hair. You actually have to treat any type of weaves the same way that you would treat your own hair, except for the products that you put in it. You want to be careful about the products because that'll overshine it, or it may, if you have tracks glued in, then that will make it come out, etc. So there are certain things that you can use on it. They actually sell sprays and things now for wigs and synthetic hair, and I do recommend those because they will get any type of odors and smells and things out of it. So they come in handy. We can use a curling iron on this. Like I said before, these synthetic blended hair types, you can actually put an electric curling iron in. It just depends on the hair how hot the curlers can be. In this particular instance, it says between 175 and 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And we all have that setting on our electronic irons, and I always wondered who uses that. This hair is going to need more than 200 degrees in it. It needs some help. It needs some heat on it. It needs some HE double hockey stick heat so that my curls will stay, right? Okay, so now we know what those lower settings are for. They're for this. To maintain a fresh look, lightly apply oil sheen or wig conditioner. I wouldn't put oil sheen on this because, like I said, you see how it's already kind of shiny. I wouldn't do the oil sheen thing. I would just spritz it with some of that wig spray. And what else do you say? When removing, always consult your professional beautician. Well, I guess that depends on how you have it in. If it's glued or if it's sewn in. If you do not know what you're doing, you should get somebody to help you out with that. A lot of us tend to lose hair in certain spots because of how we take the tracks out, or we can't see how it was put in, etc. Or you buy the specific bond remover and actually use that stuff exactly as directed to take it out if you have glue. And if you have a sew-in, I suggest getting somebody to go behind you and look at that so that you won't cut your. I got a number 2, which is kind of a dark brown. Every color number is not one size fits all. It depends on the company that you get it from. This looked more like a 1B to me. That's why I got it. Kind of close to my hair color, even though my hair is as black as night. This was the closest to my hair color. Not that it matters, because when I actually apply this, put this in, I'm not going to leave any of my hair out. I'm going to show you guys how I put it in, and I'll probably do an invisible part so that I won't have to deal with my hair at all. because that is the goal. Pretty simple. Made in China, discover the luxury of equal. I'm going to discover the luxury. Nice. Okay. They also have a website on here. It is www.modelmodelhair.com. So you may be able to order this online, and it may be cheaper. I don't know yet because I haven't been online. I haven't checked it out. But I will go back online and check it out because Equal, I've noticed, makes a lot of this new premium integrated type of hair. The last hairstyle that I did was the Equal brand, and it was also a synthetic human mix. This one, it doesn't even tell me if it's synthetic, if it's human, if it's whatever. It just says integration. So I assume that that means that it's a little bit of both, or either they made the synthetic to where it's like human, so you can curl it and do whatever to it. So I'm excited. I think if I had to give a first impression without using this hair, I would say it seems like it's going to be nice. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it. It seems like it's going to do well once these big curls kind of relax a little bit. I like the style that I can create with it because, again, she's gorgeous. Look at her. She is lovely. I think we just about have the same face shape, too. So I think I can pull this off. Now, mine may not look exactly like that when I'm done because I'm actually going for a different look, but I think we can pull it off. Today is the day that the winner has been chosen by you guys. All of the fans on the Dee Styles Facebook page have made their decision, and it was overwhelmingly high amount for Miss Elaine Gilbert. So I will be seeing you this weekend, buddy. You will be getting the full treatment. I will give you the full spa treatment. I am going to be your personal scalp masseuse, your makeup artist, your photographer, your videographer, and I want to make you feel beautiful for the holidays. You are going to have a wonderful Christmas with your new style. You're going to take your new style into the new year, and I am so happy for you. I actually can't wait. I'm really excited. You guys have happy holidays. Take care and smooches. Mwah.